Congratulations, you are the winner.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, the ads went past super quick there. Well done, Lily, on getting first. Kay will be upset. She was sort of lurking in chat before I went live. I saw her pop up a couple of times. I'm sure she'd have been like, I'll be able to steal first here. But I was having some slight problems in this end. None of my stream decks were showing up to begin with, and then my camera on the game screen had decided that it was going to be 4 times the size it needed to be. There's only some things in life that are good when I work at an outdoor pool as a lifeguard, and they were all talking with each other and not really paying attention. I've told and asked them to please stay alert and watch, but nothing changed, and afterwards I was waiting for a briefing, which never happened. So I sat there for nothing. I told my manager and supervisor, but I don't know if it helped. You snooze, you lose, I guess. Okay, I'll just tell Kay that when she arrives. See how she takes that one. Yeah, it's frustrating, Koo. It's frustrating that people are paid to do a job and they're not really that bothered about it. And they'll only really snap back into it when something goes wrong. And everybody will realise that they maybe weren't doing their job properly. I don't know if she will. Don't know if she will after that cheeky line. We shall see. We shall see. But yes, I understand, Koo. It's very frustrating when you are dedicated to the job and you are doing it properly, and the rest of them aren't really that bothered about it, and something then happens and everybody gets the blame, even though it's some select individuals. It's a pain. But such is the way of the world, unfortunately, at the moment. There's about 10% of the population actually care. 20% are sort of half fussed. 50 to 60% couldn't care less, and another 20% just want to see the world burn. I don't like conflict at all, but I was mad and I felt like it was my own doing. All the work and the visitors were getting on my nerves too, so I was prepping myself to tell my colleagues during the briefing, but I couldn't because they all left. And when they did, I didn't say anything to them except bye. Yeah, but I suppose it's not really up to you to do that. I'm not saying you shouldn't if that's how you feel. But if you have concerns that people aren't doing things properly, and you voice them to your manager or supervisor, then it's up to the manager or supervisor to pay attention and pick up those individuals and tell them that they're not doing their job properly. It's not really up to yourself to do it. So you wouldn't really be putting yourself in conflict. I understand what you're saying. It is very frustrating. But yeah, it's sometimes not the best. I mean, I understand that you don't want to be seen to be sort of running to your supervisor or manager and saying, they're not doing their job properly. You'd rather sort of tackle it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been talked about multiple times, but they keep doing it. Yeah. As I say, unfortunately, the only time people are actually going to snap to it is when they understand that, yeah, absolutely, it's when something goes wrong. And then everybody will be like, oh my God, we should have been paying attention, or we should have been doing this, or we should have been doing that. And then there'll be a bit of a witch hunt round about who was responsible for it. Somebody will get pinned to the wall. Everything will be like super tight for a couple of months. Nothing will go wrong, and everybody will start getting lax again about it. It's not just with you. I see it everywhere. Cool, the number of people that I work with and have worked with over the years who just aren't really that interested. They've sort of fallen into the job, or they've got the job, or they talk a good game or whatever, and they end up, either progressing or just drifting through things. Nobody ever really picks them up. They just take their money and off they go at the end of the day. So it's very, very frustrating. But don't dwell on it too much. Don't dwell on it outside work, because it'll just begin to affect your mood. So try and enjoy your time out with the workplace. I know it's difficult, so sort of. I am quite. I've got a thing. Yeah, it's sad because I don't feel heard. Yeah, absolutely. Well, if the manager's not doing anything about it, then that's a completely different story. If you're having a good day. Well, try and not let it. You just get on and do your job. You know you're doing the best job you possibly can, and just focus on that. Don't worry about anybody else. It's not your job to worry about anybody else. I appreciate that in your job, everybody needs to be alert, because if something happens and you're at the other end of the pool and they're standing beside it or whatever, then, you can't very well sprint the full length of the pool and jump in. But try and just concentrate on yourself and leave each shift thinking, I have done the best that I possibly can. They're a shower if you know what. They'll get their comeuppance one day. I know that I'm actually doing it properly. And then close the door behind you and switch off that work light and go and do your own thing. If there's one thing I have learned over the years, and I can do this very, very easily, even if there's fairly major. I mean, it depends on the stress level or whatever. but most of the time, as soon as 5 o'clock, 5:30 comes, and I shut down my work laptop and I go out with the boys, I just don't think about work anymore. And it could be, there could be 1,001 things happening in work, but I'm like, this is my time. I'm not going to let things affect me because it's just going to eat up my time. It's going to eat away at me. It's going to make me feel sad. It's going to make me feel annoyed. It's going to make me feel angry. I don't want my time to be sorted like that. I want my time to be my time for enjoyment. So, yeah, just try and concentrate on yourself. Howsoever, how is everyone else doing? Glenn, how are you? It's very warm in the Netherlands. It's very warm here. It's like 19 degrees outside just now, which is not great at 8 o'clock in the UK. And it's 24 degrees in my bedroom, which is not great because I'm going to have 2 dogs sleeping in there later on, and I can't cool the room off. It's a nightmare. So it's going to be a bit of an uncomfortable night. It was warm and then it started to rain. I go, yeah, that's exactly what happened here. It had been getting hotter and hotter all the way through the day, but it's always reasonably humid here. And then round about 4:30, it started to rain. And by the time I went out at 5:15, it was absolutely chucking it down. It kind of reminded me on Florida weather because it was so humid and the rain was bouncing down, but it was really warm. I was like absolutely dying. I had my light rain jacket on and my hat. And I was absolutely dying inside it because it was so warm. And then it rained for probably about 45 minutes of the walk. And then by the time I got back, an hour later, the sky was beginning to clear up, but it didn't actually get rid of any of the humidity. I think it's actually made it worse. And now it's just getting warmer and warmer. Tomorrow's supposed to be the warmest day we've got in the week. It's supposed to be 24 tomorrow, which isn't anything like you've got in the Netherlands. But I was watching Insim earlier as well, and he was absolutely dying. He's always sort of patting his head anyway because the streaming room he's got's warm, but he was absolutely dying. I was thinking, yep, yeah, it's not. It's when you got big lights on you as well. It's not particularly great, because I sit reasonably close to the PC, and I've got a big light here and another light there. And it's just once you've kind of got everything tanking for a bit, the monitors. I've got double monitors as well, and all that's generating heat. It's amazing, actually. I always shut my room off, the room that I use as an office and streaming place. I always shut it off at night so the dogs can't get in. Not that it's a major deal, but there's things in here that they could jump up to see and have a look, and something may topple over or whatever. And I don't want them to kind of be in that situation. So I always shut the door. But when I come back in the morning, it's like 7 hours later, it's still really, really warm. It's crazy the amount of heat that all the electrical equipment generates and the amount of insulation that's round about here. And I've also got soundproofing pads in as well. And it just seems to trap the heat in the room. So when I come back in the morning, it's like, oh my God. Hello, hello. Is that any way to wander in and address someone? Are we feeling a bit feisty today? Because I can be equally feisty if you really want me to. Yes. How are we all doing anyway? So as I say, it's pretty warm. It's not particularly great, and I am a little bit concerned about how the night's going to go. Maybe I'll have a shower and just stare at the wall. Wait. Do a puzzle. Do a few puzzles, Koo. That'll sort you out. You will be absolutely fine after that. So, I'll puzzle you in a minute. Still not as bad as the first message I saw in a different channel saying, "Let me get a whiff of them grippers, mommy." Indeed. Yeah, some it's not even a first time chat, but it's some first time chatters are so wild. I mean, I don't know whether people just desperately want the attention, but it's kind of crazy the way some people come in and immediately address people. It's um, it's kind of mad. I bet that was you. Well, I don't know. I've never known Baseman to be into the feats, but you never know. You never know. So, what else has been happening? Lots been happening at lots been happening again in the games industry. I wish I were that creative, indeed. But welcome in, Baseman. Lots been happening in the games industry. We've got I have to say, it's getting this is just going to start now, isn't it? The whole GTA 6 thing is the whole press launch and the hype is going to start building from now on. I mean, to release to release to release to release a video to herald the new artwork for the cover is like, okay, calm down. You know, everybody's going to buy it anyway. I don't think you need to go that hype. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you really need to go quite as mad as that, but yeah, we shall see. I'm just maybe I'm being a bit jaded because I am totally not interested in it. How's streams going these days? Well, they're going very well. Yes, they are. I'm enjoying them. But also, I think they've also released another look at the arts. Basically, yeah, absolutely. I think they've also released another sort of video to show what Vice City looks like as well. So yeah. Thank you. I'm not really talking about it, Q, because I'm a bit paranoid about it. Given the number of times that we have passed a milestone, I kind of want a bit more of a safety blanket. But yeah, it's going to be a night when GT comes out for people like you. Absolutely, it's just going to be every single person on Twitch is going to be right. Okay, thank you so much, just to give me that excuse. So we can do that. I am not, by the way. We can do this and we can do that. And we can do that. Bye. I don't understand why people do that. You know, if you're going to come in and be abusive, you know, then don't then try and sell stuff. It's a weird that never popped up as a first time chatter, and I was thinking I had a look and it didn't say anything about following, and I was like, but sometimes people change their names, and that's when it becomes confusing because you might have had some banter with somebody at some point, but you just wait. You just wait for it. The guy, yeah, absolutely. That's what I mean. If you're going to come in and try and sell it, don't come in and be borderline abusive in the first place. It was marked as the first time. It didn't come up on mine as a first time chat. See, this is the thing. Sometimes in OBS, you don't see, if you've got one chat panel, it doesn't always flag who's got a first time chat or whatever. But I kind of looked at it and thought, okay. And then I checked and thought, no, you don't appear to be following. Thus my grip. Yeah, absolutely. But I thought, well, I'll roll with it because, as I say, sometimes you have. I should have known from the anime, the weeb profile pic as well, because they all have the weeb profile pic. But yeah, there's ways and means of doing it. But as I say, sometimes people change the number of people I follow, and because I've been following them for 3 years, people just have a change of heart and think, yeah, I need to change my name now. And I kind of look down my list of people who are streaming. And I think, who the hell's that? I've got no idea who you are. And then I click into the stream and think, I remember vaguely following you about 2.5 years ago. I saw the first message, but it didn't really register there. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I wasn't 100% sure whether or not it was someone that I'd spoken with in the past somewhere who had maybe changed their name and would had a bit of a laugh about being old or whatever, because we tend to do that. But then, yeah, we could sense that something was coming there, so it's okay. It's fine. We haven't had to do that for a while, but that's fine. It's all good. It's one for the bingo. So at least we've got a bingo out of it. Let's see what we've got in here. We don't have anybody. Oh, we do actually. It was just a random thing you shared. Yeah. I kind of knew what Baseman was getting at there. So, where are we? I can't see. Where? Oh, there we go. It's so unusual for me to have to ban somebody that I didn't know. I couldn't remember what it was on the bounty. So there we go. Other than that, I left my brain somewhere in the pool, I think. Yeah, but you're obviously just turning things over in your head, Kuwu. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, as I say, it's a bit annoying that every now and again somebody comes in and just tries to be smart, but that's fine. Too long in the tooth now to put up with people for too long. I thought about banning them instantly when they came in with the grandpa comment, but I thought, yeah, I'll leave it and just see where this goes. Maybe it's something different. That was very much prompted. Something random would be, do you know when the one who should be smart is Lily? Indeed. Although you would have seen I was super smart on that. Did anybody see the short? That short did okay, actually. I'm struggling to get a 1K short, I have to say, these days. None of them, they all go racing off at the start, and you get like 300, 400, 500 views, and you're like, ooh, this is going well. And then about 3 hours later, you're still sat at the 500 views. That was good, that game. I liked Dimhaven. That was pretty cool. I'll definitely get that game when it comes out, because it was good fun. I don't think we were that far from the end either. I think we were only about 15 minutes. I think we were about 2 puzzles away from the end. Yeah, I don't want to play it again tonight, so I don't want to go back into it. I think we'll play something different. But yes, Kuwu, to address what you were saying, those of you, that's dope. I love weird animal facts. Yes. Those of you with a keen eye will note that the follower count is sitting at 1,004. It's not actually, it's sitting at 1,003 because I lost one overnight. So that's why I'm not really wanting to make a big song and dance about it at the moment. I'm kind of tepidly going, yay. I need to get to probably round about 1,005, between 1,005 and 1,010, and I'll probably feel a bit better about it, you know? So yeah, I at that point I will accept that, but it is cool. It is. I'm not going to deny it is cool. So thank you to everyone who has hung about, has followed, and has stayed with me. As I say at the time, I didn't really ever think that I was going to get to 1,000 followers at any point. But that's brilliant. So that's one of the big goals that I had when I started out. I suppose I thought, let's get to 1,000 followers. And that'll kind of, I suppose, define something in my head that I'm actually doing okay with the thing. Yeah. It's just me who doesn't really care about the numbers. I'm just like, you reached it, UP, even if yeah, absolutely. I mean, truth be told, I probably reached it about 6 months ago. And there's about, as I said at the last stream, I think I've got about 300 people who have unfollowed me over that time as well. So it's kind of bittersweet when you go back in and look at the total number of people who have followed and the total number of people who are still following. It's certainly over 1,200, 1,250 that have followed over the course of the 3 years. But it's been about 250 have, so about 25%. 301 after that weeb comment. Indeed, yes. So yeah, but it is pretty cool. I am chuffed that we've got there, and hopefully it won't drop back. I have to say, massive thanks to Camille, who pulled an absolute stunner out of the bag late in the day yesterday when I was having a chat with her, and she said, "How close are you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think we're about 6, 7 people away. 6, 7, 6, 7." Um, shoot me now. And she she said, "Ooh, I've she said, I've got a couple of alt accounts." Well, she's actually got a secondary account that she does other gaming on. And she's also got her bot. And then she put it out on her Discord as well, and that dragged about another 8, 9 people in, because obviously her community kind of know me from me being in her streams as well. So amazing effort from Camille's community, just sweep me over the line yesterday, or we could have been another couple of weeks before we got there. But yes, massive, massive thanks for that, and to everybody who has obviously stuck by as we go through. So yeah, interesting. Now the big thing for me, there was 2 things I wanted to get as I was kind of going through early streaming life, was to get to the 1K followers. I've got 1K as a follower. She's not here tonight though. She must have fallen back asleep again. I think she must have checked her phone, because it is sort of 4:30 in the morning. She She is about 4:30 in the morning for, well, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning coming up for her now. But I think at 4:30 she must have checked her phone and thought, "Oh, he's not on. I'll go back to sleep." She'll be mad when she wakens up and realizes I actually did go live a bit later than normal. I was just experiencing technical difficulties, so I thought I'll sort them out before I come on stream. Um, so yeah, the second one was to get my average viewers over 20. So that would be where I'd really like to get to. If I can get a solid 20 viewers every time that I'm streaming, then that would be fantastic. However, that could be far, far, far more difficult to achieve. And I think largely because of the niche nature of the things that I play. If I had a run, I suppose, where I just played nothing but Dark Souls games, or From Software games, or Cyberpunk, or something that was, very much beloved, a big AAA game, then I'm quite sure that people would come and watch that. People don't really want to come in and watch some nonsense about some person who's got. Well, I was actually going to play a demo tonight, which is called Milky Delivery. And it's about a girl who's got a cow called Milky, who goes and delivers milk to people in a small town. So if that's your bag, then absolutely this is the place to be. But it ain't for everyone. So yes, I can understand why it's going to be a bit of a tall order to just constantly, when we were doing nothing but horror, I was averaging over 20. And the reason I'm sort of picking 20 as a number is because at that point it becomes easier to convince PRs and software companies to give you a key for the game. If you're kind of below that number, then it's a bit more difficult to sort of twist their arm and convince them that it's worth giving you something. Because if you're only streaming to sort of a handful of people, then they'd be better investing it somewhere else, I suppose. Although I suppose the difficulty is that you could have 20 people in chat, and most people are just there for the chat and aren't really that bothered about any of the games. So you're never actually going to convince them to pick a game up. Whereas you might have 5 or 6 people in chat and they all go, "Ooh, I really like the look of this game. I think I'll put that on my wish list," which helps obviously the developer. And then maybe half that, 2/3 of those people buy it as well. So it is one of those. I don't quite know how they work, but it certainly seems there's a threshold round about the 20 average viewers. That if you start falling below that significantly, then people are just like. Pfft. So I'm kind of living on my Nat raid. When Nat raided in with 300 people, that kind of boosted my average massively. Even though I think we ended up the average viewing figures for the night was about 125 or something, that's still massively dragged up my average. So if I once that month has passed, then I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to be back down to the 15 or whatever again. But as I say, it's not really about the numbers at the end of the day. It's about the enjoyment of doing it and showing off as many games as I can. So I don't know how many of you have been across and looked on the YouTube channel and seen the demos. It's weird that one of them is it's outstripping them so much. The Mermaid Mask, which is by the same devs did Tangle Tower. And actually, I didn't realize this, but they're the same people that did Crow Country, which is so different um, from the other ones. That yeah, I was a bit kind of stunned there. Someone brought us a pie, lovely, beautiful. I love pie, me. Um, so yeah, that's an interesting one. But that one seems to have gone down really well. I think there's like over 80 views on that one. And the rest of them are sort of in various states of Dear and Boy, I hoped would get more. That game looks cracking. I really want to get a hold of that game when it comes out. It looks beautiful. It's such a good looking game. And it's a bit like yeah, Dear and Boy. Um Deer, yes, as in animal deer. It's a boy and his deer. It's a bit Limbo and it's a bit Little Nightmares and it's a bit in terms of the mechanics. So you've got the deer, you've got the boy. I suppose it's a bit Unravel as well with when you had Unravel 2 when you had the two of them. And you sort of use the deer has to go and do something for you to do something else, and that opens a door. And if you do this, then you can do that. But the environment and the artwork look fantastic. It's amazing. It's just a pity that it's not getting more more coverage. The other one that is absolutely I had recommended to Camille to play was oh god, I forgot. It was Ambrose Niflet. Ambroise Niflet. We did the demo for that a couple of weeks back, the really cutesy one that all looked like stop motion and things had been sewn together. Yeah, she played that last night and everybody was loving it. So many people were like, how did I not know this game existed? This looks amazing. So it just needs something like that. I mean, Camille's obviously got about 130 to 150 people in her chat most of the time. Memis, you are illiterate, Kuwu. So, so yes, it just needs something like that to. It needs something like that to just boost something and bring it into the public eye, I suppose. And everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And they go and they go and recommend it to another heap of people, to another heap of people, and all of a sudden, everybody wants to play the game. So it was good, very good. So I suppose there's a few games we could play. I've got loads of demos, but the ones I was thinking, we're just ribbing you. There we go, 3% of a minute. That's absolutely. After all that, indeed, yes, crazy. Right, Rocket's bringing me presents. Great stuff. He's some boy. He's just looking for attention, I think. So I'd better just go and check. Actually, give me 2 seconds to check that he hasn't pulled anything else out of anywhere. Where where he's just pulled that from. Right, where were we? Listen, cross off the bingo. Good. You can cross off the bingo, remember? So yes. We would need what for that? What was that? Right, yeah, he'd pulled off I think I've got a little pile of stuff that I keep. I have my clothes ready for the mornings because at 5:30 in the morning, I don't really want to be going about trying to find clothes to put on before I take them out for their walk. And he'd somehow managed to find where that was and pulled everything off the top. So he had trousers, top, socks, all laid out in a nice little pile, and he was just going to take them all through to me one by one, I think. So thankfully, I've stopped that. I've arrested that. So, yeah. Hello, hello. Utter chaos indeed. Welcome, Banshee.
Summon Banshee has made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 39 months. Totally not a scam. Where is
Indeed.
the heavy marzipan and mystery meat sardines?
Now, that would seem a very bizarre and obscure reference. To those of you that didn't see Sea Dog VA's stream today. Oh, you changed your profile pic.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Where Connor's editor is from Estonia. And he'd sent him a care package from Estonia, which was it was monstrous. There was like so much stuff in there. And he just kept pulling out more and more and more weird stuff from Estonia, which, you know, seemed to be. Mudan's such an idiot. I love him indeed. There was so much marzipan and chocolate came out of that box, and then sort of oily fish in tins. And there was a very strange looking meat in a tin, which I was saying to Banshee, I wonder if that's mystery meat. I wonder if that's what Grim gets. But of course, Grim's in the countryside with very poor internet at the moment, so he's not actually here. First time we've actually needed him to be here, and he's not. But yeah, it was madness. There was so much stuff, and it didn't really help that he started necking every spirit. I think it was the limoncello that did him in, mind. The rest of the stuff was probably bearable, but the fact he'd taken that limoncello and necked that in amongst everything probably didn't help. Although he'd had a fair major daps before, so, you know, from that point of view, he should have had a solid grounding. But at 40% proof, I suppose limoncello will work its way through there. But yeah, it was quite funny. Yeah, but there was so much, and all the time that Grim has been in this channel and in this chat, I don't think he's ever once mentioned anything marzipan based. Yet every second product that Connor was pulling out of that box appeared to have marzipan in it, and Estonia seems to be the marzipan capital of Europe. From the lore that Mudan was dropping, he's a keen wee baker as well. He is, absolutely. So maybe it's just not an ingredient that you can particularly get. Hello, Pissy, how are you? We do love marzipan. Yeah, I just found it really weird that in all the time that Grim's talked about food, about baking, and about Estonia, he's never once mentioned marzipan in the sort of 2+ years that he's been here. It's a bit mad. So I was like sitting watching this thing thinking, why has Grim never mentioned anything about marzipan? This is strange. So yes, but it's a kind of weird marzipan, isn't it? Because, well, as Mudan was sort of promoting it, it's not normal. Same as the chocolate. The chocolate's not normal because, in his words, Estonia was poor enough that they didn't. He probably doesn't do marzipan. It might not suit his taste palette. Probably, yeah. He was sort of dropping the lore that because Estonia was a relatively poor country in terms of GDP or whatever, and people's ability to spend, they'd come round to finding alternatives to like cocoa and stuff like that. So it was quite interesting from that point of view. But there was a lot of stuff, a lot of sweets, a lot of different flavors and builds of chocolate and, confectionery. It was mad, the amount of stuff. Must have cost an absolute fortune to send all that stuff from Estonia. Um, for having his own company, yeah, absolutely. He's some guy. He is a crazy, crazy guy. He just must. His work ethic must be absolutely insane. He works so quickly as well. I suppose he just gets in a flow state with it, but to be on top of everything for streamers like Connor, etc., are just absolutely mad. But yeah, interesting that. Yeah, that traditional chocolate made out of grain, which later had a bit of cocoa added to it. Yeah, he had that. Connor had that today, and Mudan sent it to him. And he was sort of eating it going, this is weird. It looks like chocolate, but it doesn't taste anything like chocolate. It tastes of grain. So yeah, it was a really interesting. I don't know, Pissy. I don't know whether you've ever watched Sea Dog, but if you never watch another stream again, it might be interesting for you to watch today. You have not, yeah. It might be interested. You might be interested in just this one stream today, because as I say, Mudan is his editor who lives in Estonia. So it's has Connor changed his whole? He's dropped the VA now, hasn't he? So it's just Sea Dog. He used to have Sea Dog VA, but I think he dropped the VA and just Sea Dog now. But yeah, so basically he went through this entire care package for about 3-4 hours, just eating more and more and more local Estonian produce. And he was fully kitted out in Estonian gear as well. So he got a pair of Estonian traditional sort of pants and a traditional Estonian sort of top. So it was crazy. I think there's a video on Mudan's YouTube where he explained and showed the way he usually works. Might have been a couple of years now that I think of it. Yeah, it was actually crazy to watch that. He's just incredible, at what he does. But he's a super quirky guy as well, which is dead interesting. So yeah, as I say, Pissy, it was just he literally, I think, had gone round every shop in Estonia and had picked up one of everything, stuck it in a box and sent it to him and said, there you go. You've now got, you can now become. He even sent him an Estonian travel card for public transport. So if he ever goes to Estonia, he's got a card to get him started on the public transport system, which I thought was just hilarious. So yeah, it was pretty funny. You could probably scrub through it a lot of the time, but it'd be probably interesting for you to see just the various products that had been sent across. You don't remember this? Yeah, that's I think where I first sort of really kind of understood who Medan was. I was very late to the party, obviously, with Sea Dog, etc. And when they started to talk about the way Mudan worked, I did go to his channel, and there is a video there that shows this sort of workflow, and you're like, what the hell? The guy is insane. So yeah, good. So that was entertainment for today, which was great. Banshee, you went around earlier. I had to ban somebody, so I had to do your mod duties for you. First time chatter who came in and said, "Hi, Grandpa, how's it going?" And 2 messages later tried to sell me art. It's been so long since somebody's done that. I think everybody was like, yes, when are you going to see it? When are you going to see it? You're getting there. You're kind of getting there. And then, of course, they did drop it. Are you looking for any art? But yeah, there's ways and means of doing it, and that definitely was not the ways and means of doing it. So, anywho, as I said, we've got a few. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I kind of let them have enough rope just to, as I was saying at the time, I wasn't 100% sure whether it was somebody I'd had a bit of banter with at some point, but obviously not. Annoyingly, as I say, it didn't come up as a first time chatter on my chat screen. So that's that. So yeah, what was I going to say? We can. I've got a number of demos tonight, and I'll throw it open to the class basically. So we can play Milky Delivery, which, as I say, is about a girl. Is lost indeed. Is about a girl who owns a cow called Milky and delivers milk to a town that she lives in. We have got a completely bonkers off the wall thing called Tanuki Pons Summer, which is about a Tanuki that BMXs. Which I can't actually believe I'm saying that. It is pretty mad. Or we have old school sort of JRPG in an Octopath Traveler vein called The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. He even got a yeah, absolutely. Sorry, am I hearing these things right, or am I going mad? How does it BMX with one in the Estonian-made game? Clearly, by yeah. So yes, those are the three that I'd sort of looked out to say I quite fancy having a look at them. I think the Milky Delivery one's only round about 45 minutes to an hour. Hello, Hordman, how are you? So we could possibly do that one first. I think if we did the Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, that's probably going to take the full stream and probably won't get finished because it's a JRPG and it'll be, exposition. So it'll just keep going and going. Milky Delivery, I think, is about 45 minutes to an hour. And Tanuki Pawn, I think, is again, it's going to be sort of 90 minutes plus, I think. So I've thrown it open to the class. What do we fancy? Do we fancy delivering some milk first, or do we fancy being a BMXing Tanuki, or do we fancy some old school JRPGing? Pull time. Banshee, could you do that? Are you on your PC, or are you unable to do that at this point in time? I'm just. In fact, are you still there? Hello? Also, while that tin may also be mystery meat, I find it far more likely that mystery meat is just minced cutlets made out of mixed meat. Yeah, probably. Yeah. It was just when he was looking at it and thinking, what the hell is in there? Because it was supposed to be chicken. That did not look like chicken. It was pink for a start. So that kind of scared me a little bit. Hang on a sec till I see if I can do this poll. Banshee's obviously wandered away from her. Tasted pretty good too. Okay. Yes. Tastes pretty good. Okay. Where am I? Poll. Create a new poll. Right. What to play? We will go. I keep a bunch of tins like that in one pack. Yeah, I suppose that'd be quite a good idea, wouldn't it? Mail, key, delivery for wartime emergencies. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, pissy. Now, did you have to do military service? That sort of. I don't know why I didn't think that would be a thing, but it kind of not shocked me. But when they said that Mudan had done military service, you would excuse for medical reasons. I see. Yeah, it was a bit of a. Oh, I hadn't quite realised. Every male does have to. I understand why, but it was a bit of a. Ooh, I hadn't realised that. I presume Grimm has been excluded as well. Because you never mentioned it, the Millennium Tales. I never remember how to spell millennium. The millennium, 2 L's. The Millennium Tales. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's why it's not going in because I can't do more than that. Duration. Let's go 5 minutes. In fact, let's go 3 minutes. You need to be quick. Start poll. Go. Right. Is that going? Have we got the poll going? Yes. What to play? He's either not been invited yet, invitation process a wee bit random, or got an excuse. Yeah, I can totally see him being excused for because reasons. Yeah, absolutely. It is going. Good. Right. We shall see how this goes. I'm going to play all of these at some point anyway, but I just thought I'd give everyone the opportunity to have their say. It is going. Make it come back. Yes, come back. Oh God, itchy. Right. It's tied at no votes at the moment. Great. There we go. I'm so glad we did a poll. Yes. Okay, Adventures of Elliot and Tanuki Pawn. Nobody wants to see Milky the cow. Do you end stream when it's tied? No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just make a choice. We'll see where we get to. As I say, it's very warm tonight as well. I don't really know how long it'll keep. It's actually getting warmer outside, which is absolutely crazy. That it's now almost 9 o'clock at night, and it's got warmer outside than it was than the temperature was when I started streaming an hour ago. That is not fun at all. Shower time, BRB. Okay. So no, I'm not gonna. I'll just pick one. I'll probably play Tanuki Pawn. If it stays like this, I'm going to play Tanuki, because I do want to see this mad, crazy BMXing Tanuki, just to see what it's all about. It looked fairly mad when I saw the trailer on one of the games showcases. I thought, my God, this looks absolutely bonkers. So this has to be played at some point. There's a good few demos kicking about at the moment that are quite long. That's the only thing. There's a few of them that I've kind of looked at because I think I could play them and stick it up on my YouTube channel, but they're so long that I'm kind of like, nah. People really want to see me play an hour and a half of a demo or whatever. I suppose if it was like a puzzle game and you were actually doing the puzzles and solving the puzzles, then yeah, there's an element of that makes sense. But if it's just a sort of slice of the game, then maybe not. So okay, it's going to be, unless somebody comes in very last second. Right. Okay. We have tied it at the very last second between Milky Delivery and Tanuki Pawn. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We'll play Milky Delivery first. That'll be an hour's worth probably, and then we can have a look at Tanuki Pawn and see where we got to. The ads are starting. I would like to state that it was not me who did that, just in case. I have no idea who that might have been. I'm just looking down the list of people in here and thinking, who might have done that? It was probably Kubu, to be fair. And in any case, it just sounded like a kind of Kubu thing to do. But this is the problem with any vote system. Anytime any streamer puts a poll up on chat just decides that the very best thing that could possibly happen is to tie everything. So streamer gives out democratic rights. Chat takes democratic rights and spoils it to the point where the streamer has to make the decision anyway. I love doing that. But you said you wanted to play Tanuki, so I went with that. Yeah, I mean, as I say, I think we've probably got time for both to some extent anyway. And if I'm feeling that I'm getting too hot, then I might actually just do half hour, 45 minutes of Milky and half hour, 45 minutes of Tanuki, and we might just call it at that. I don't really need to get to the end of the trailer or the end of the demo. We just need to see what it's all about, really, more than anything. So let me go and set that. I'll run the ads now slightly early. I'll get set up and then we'll come back. We'll start with Milky delivery and then we'll go on to Tanuki and see how we go. So I will be back in 3 whole minutes. Let's do that. That's positively brutal. That looks medieval, that thing, doesn't it? Oh my god, what the hell? Ah!
Huh?
What? The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh, absolute. That gave me such a fright. Okay, do I go up here? That seems a bit unnecessarily difficult. Oh, you absolute dick. Can I crouch? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! This is terrible. Oh!
Huh?
I don't like it. I really don't like it. Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. I have successfully completed a stealth mission. Oh, good God. No, 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 no. Crabbing for penal colony workers. Navigate to an ideal zone. More rings equals more crabs. Okay, so we're going to the penal colony to do hard labor and get crabs. What? Hello? Dude! What the hell? I have a serious problem. Did somebody put cling? Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. I have successfully completed a stealth mission. Oh, good God. No, 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 no. Biggest problem I've got at the moment is that my mouse keeps shifting on the mouse pad. And I can't crank it properly. That sounds so wrong. There's the shotgun. There's the shotgun. Oh! Are you kidding me? What? Bet that was cool. I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I pressed the button, I thought Koo was going to drop now. And then she's going to get Madge. Right. Are we good? Can we hear game? Why can't we do that? Lost the top of my controller there. Maybe a little low. Okay. Okay. Are we not getting a controller here? Okay, this is obviously doesn't support controller. I'm trying to get the controller to work and it won't work, so... Settings. Presentation, full screen, music. Okay. So it just is. It just is. We just need to go with it. Right. Let's play. Neha, how long have we been travelling? It feels like we've been on the road forever. Look, Milky, it's Nodoka Fields. We're almost there. How's the sound now? Is it still as low? Ah, I'm so excited. A brand new life. Maybe I'll even find a little work there. It's good, good. Yes, yes, I promise we'll find you a friend too, Milky. Now, let's go. Could be a tad louder. Okay, I don't know if there's a tad louder in the system, but look. How do I do options? Can't get the options. Okay. Is that any better? That was a tad. Milky, look, we're here. Wow, check out that barn. We're going to have a great time here. I know your future cow best friend is out there. Can't wait to meet her. But first, you need to eat something. You must be starving. Okay. Milky doesn't have a lot to... New quest. Okay. Hello? Pick a food item. Bonus milk based on Milky's happiness. Okay, we'll give her some of that. Feed. Wait, let's give her more hay to see if I get more than one bottle. Okay. Milky is happy. She made this for you. New objective. Hi, Neha. Welcome to your new home. I'm Yo-Yo. I own a repair shop nearby. Guess who fixed up the barn before you arrived? It's your girl. I also set up a room upstairs so you've got a cozy place to sleep. When you're settled, come and say hi. You can find me at my workshop east of here. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many things. I already fed you today, Milky. You get more tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Okay, got it. Why have we still got all the arrows pointing to things? Right, let's go in here. This is where I sleep. It's too early to go to bed. I'll come back later. Okay. I should get back before midnight, though. Okay. 8 a.m. Nodoka Fields. We're going here. We've got basic tires. Oh, okay. So we've got terrain. Different kinds of terrain. Let's go. Whoa! I'd be speeding. Oh, it's a butterfly. Whoa! Okay. Yo-Yo. Yay! You made it! Welcome to Nodoka Fields, Neha. Why does Yo-Yo look like Temu Link? So Yo-Yo, thanks for helping me settle in the barn. Yeah, I mean, he's obviously from... No, it was a coin. Totally going to steal his ideas for things to send to friends, yeah. It was... He obviously has lived all his life other than a year. He went to Japan for a year and lived in Japan for a year. But when his visa ran out, he just went back home again to Estonia. Which everybody was like, why? So he's lived there all his life. So he's kind of entrenched in all the local stuff, if you like. But yeah, it's insane the amount of thought and effort he put into that. No worries, girlie. I'm kind of new here too, so I get it. I've already got a little business going, by the way. I fix all sorts of stuff. You can buy from my truck or use my workbench for upgrades. I left one at your farm too. Don't thank me. So what brought you all the way here? I'm looking for a friend for my cow, Milky. She's been feeling a little lonely lately. I heard about Nadoka pastures, so here I am. By the way, here's a thank you gift for being so nice to me. Ooh, you brought milk just for me? Milky makes milk bottles when she's happy. I don't really know what to do with them. Let's make this delivery. Okay. Hey! Nice. Whoa, it's so good. You know you could sell these, right? I don't know. Why not just give them for free? Hear me out. You deliver milk, earn money, and then pay me to improve your bike. Why would I want to improve my bike? So you can travel far enough to find a friend for Milky. Duh. Isn't the Nadoka Fields the land of cows? Well, I haven't seen one since I arrived, so you may have to go further. I guess it's not a bad idea. My own delivery service. That's my girl. Take this saw as a welcome gift. Might come in handy. It's a bit rusty, but I've got more in my shop for a low price. Okay. So I need 15 coins and 4 somethings. Scrap metal, probably. Okay, so and farm. You and Milky can sleep comfortably here. Feeding Milky, add a haystack to your farm. Okay, so we don't want that either yet. Come out of there. Ready to start your delivery service? Yes. Oh wait, I need a company name first. What about Milky? Milky Delivery Company. I like that. Let's say Milky Delivery for short. Nice. Now if you want customers, you need to meet people. There are a few villagers left around here. They will only order from you once you get to know them. Go on, explore. Okay, we has new quest. Okay, so we can buy some scrap. We gotta buy a bit of rope. We've already got a saw, so we don't need to buy that. Meet people. No thanks. I'd rather stay poor. Okay. Let's go and see... Oh yeah, so I've done that already. Let's get on the road. We're on the road again. Right, let's go there. Oh, it's 9:40 a.m. I panicked there for a minute. I was like, oh god, 9:40 p.m. Hello? Grandma Yuma. Welcome, dear. I heard you brought milk back to us. At your service, ma'am. How lovely. I've been waiting for this day. Maybe I could finally bake a little something again. My friend, he lives near the forest. He loved my cakes. Do you know of any other cows? My cow, Milky, would love to meet one. All cows are gone, dear, from what I remember. I'll see you tomorrow, young lady. Okay, what's this? I could rest here to regain some stamina. Okay. We'll take a wee nap. We're full stamina and we've got 12 hours we need to get back. I wonder how long it'll take to get to... I kind of feel that maybe we should do a route back to... Oh, is that... That's Neha's farm. Yeah, let's not go away out there because that feels like it might put us in a bit of jeopardy. Let's go there. Does it tell it? Oh, that takes an hour to get there. It takes an hour to get there, an hour to get there, and an hour to get... Ooh, undiscovered. Right, let's go here anyway. We're off. It's very cute. I like the art style. Hello? Should I gather scraps? Yes. Oh, so I see. By gathering stuff, it depletes your stamina. So you need to kind of take a nap every now and again to... Okay. Let's go. Oh, we need dirt tires to go there. Okay, well, let's go this way. What time is it? I'm now paranoid about the time. Why is it every cozy game? Every alleged... I need to get the butterfly. Why is it every cozy game suddenly goes from being a cozy game that's supposed to be low impact and nice and chill to, oh my god, there's a timer running and I need to get back really quickly? Should I gather wood? Yes. Oh god, I'm running low on... Should I gather an apple? Just one apple takes one stamina. Doesn't seem like a good idea at the moment, to be fair. Let's have a wee nap. Okay. Yeah. Take a nap. Okay. And then, yes, gather an apple. Gather an apple. Go back in the road again. Where are we? We need to go here. I quite like the fact that you need off-road tyres as well. I wish I was like that. Oh no, this poor old tree fell recently. This might be a good opportunity to gather some wood. Should I cut it down? Yes, I've got a saw. That will probably be helpful to upgrade my farm. Cool. Right, let's get going again. Too many people out there. How are we doing for time? We're doing okay. Ooh, a vending machine. Yes. This is stressful. Yes. I need to get the upgrades. What's this? This vending machine is out of order. Maybe Yo-Yo can do something about it. Okay. Good for Yo-Yo. Right. I think we're doing quite well. Be careful. Maybe it's sentient. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, it's turning into evening. Who's this guy? It's getting late. I need to sleep soon. Lurk. I be eaten. No bother. Thank you, Kubu. I should get back to my farm. I heard you're the new kid making delivery rounds. News travels fast. Have you seen other cows around here? My pet cow Milky is looking for a friend. Sorry, kiddo, I haven't seen a cow in ages. But if you're supplying milk, I'm in. Lifting hay all day makes me thirsty. Woohoo! Yes. Oh god, look, I've got no stamina. That was close. Okay, we go back to here. Then we'll be back in decent time to go to sleep, but we could get a couple of upgrades going maybe. Okay. We has feeding Milky will be much easier with this. Adds a haystack to your farm. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that first then. Upgrade. Nice. What's this? Milky gets happier when you feed her. A comfortable nook. Or we've got cute bottles. Nice. And then I need to get these tires, so kind of need to get more coins. But I presume we'll start getting that when we've got berries, small treats you can snack on while biking around, gone in 2 bites. Restores a bit of stamina when consumed. Okay. Special treat for Milky. Big round juicy fruit. Okay. We've got milk. We've got that, and we've got wood. Because I come home, I sit my ass and I don't get up until hours late. I never asked you, Baseman, how did your holiday go? Did you achieve anything other than sitting around your basement with your pants on? What that? Should I gather hay? Yes. let us... Okay, I got it. Let's go to sleep. Am I done for the day? Sleep until tomorrow. Nice! I stole a couple of fish from Koo, so that was good. Okay. Pick a food item. Let's go. 2, 3, maybe? No. I don't know how many... Let's take 3. What's this? Can I pull that? No. Okay, so we've now got 3 bottles of milk. And we're off. Okay. You can fast forward using it. Okay, I don't want to do that though. This poor old tree. Yes, gather the woods. Ah, what do you mean? Costs 1 saw? To have to keep buying the saw again? Really? Got my proteins. Let's make this delivery. Whoa, he's taking all my milk. I've only got 1 milk left. I'll share these bottles with my bros. I started working around your age, so did my brothers. Back then, my dad had us training at sunrise every day. Then one morning, he hit us with a challenge. He said if we could bring every hay bale across the fields, we were ready to be farmers. It took us days, but we did it. Look at me now. Okay, let's gather some more hay. Yes. Get back on the road again. She wants 2 milk. Right, we're going to go there. I should really have paid attention to that last time. To see how many bottles of milk I really needed. The 3rd week was hell. Basically just me in full survival mode because of the ridiculous heat. So I've been saying that technically I only had 2 weeks off. Yeah. That's what it's going to be like for the next couple of weeks here. It's not going to get like mad hot. Tomorrow is supposed to be the hottest day at 24 degrees. But then for the next 2 weeks, it's going to sort of hover around about 21. Which, hello, Kerry Koala. How's the house? Are you still in love? Can I do that? No, I have to go to one place first. Are you good? You're still overwhelmed and stressed. Nea, thank goodness you're here. My sheep always wander off when I look away. You wouldn't have to have a rope on you. I could trade it for some apples. I don't have a rope. Okay. I don't want to speak to Grandma because... Oh God. Hang on a minute. No, go back. Thank you, Kuwu. Aren't you supposed to be eating? We've recharged that. I need to go back into Yo-Yo. Are you off work at the moment, Kerry? Have you taken a couple of weeks off to... oh, shoot. Verb. To get... Ooh, hello. Yes, Already back? That was fast. At this rate, you'll get tons of deliveries in no time. If you know deliveries, just wait until tomorrow. You must be exhausted. You deserve some green tea. It's delicious and gives you extra stamina when you're tired. Nice. I give... good job finding new customers, but 2's barely a start. This week and next week. Good stuff. Grandma Yuma told me her old friend lives near the forest. Okay. Really? Go find him. You'll need to upgrade your bike first, though. Those dirt roads are hard to cross without proper tyres. Look, dude, can I just give you the milk? Okay, nice. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, right. So, it's supposed to be 32 for at least the next 7 days now. Just, yeah, as I say, we are going to be 21-ish, 2021 for the next 2 weeks. And it's more the cumulative build up of the heat that I'm more concerned about, that if there's never a point where I can just get the house absolutely cool, It's going to be a nightmare. I need to get more hay. Wait. I thought that was a gun. What was a gun? Okay. Okay. Let's go and see. Oh, I can't go that way. Now, it's 2:10 in the day. I could really do with finding some more hay. Zoom. And then I go the road. I can't give you any, Grandma, because I don't have enough milk. Let's go. I thought she was smiling maniacally while holding a gun. I see. Whoa. Okay. Should I gather berries? Yes. Should I gather some wood? Yes. Should I have a nap? Indeed. Okay. Yeah, when you can't get rid of the fumes out of the house for days. Yeah. There has been times when I've thought, you know what? I could just go and sit in the car and put the AC on. Because let's go and get that. No, I can't do that. Are the dogs still waking up super early? They are indeed. Hello, hello. Thank you, Big Fuss. They've been... oh my god. They've been doing this for weeks, Kerry. This is nothing new. Honestly, I think we're getting an EV just for that, just because I feel like an a-hole doing it with a petrol. Yeah, mine's a hybrid. Yeah, we do. We've got blackout blinds and curtains. We've got doors shut. We've got, but you can't keep it absolutely pitch black. As soon as they sense it's getting light, then that's it. It's time for action. So it's going to be like this until thankfully next week's obviously the longest day. Although I have to say, it's been, this week has been a bit better. They've actually slept through until the alarm at 5:30 the last 2 days. So look at that. Perfectly timed. Okay. I need to get enough money for my tyres. I can upgrade my tyres. Let's go. Oh, I've only got 14. I need another. That's annoying. Right, let's just go to sleep. Yes. Yes. How's it Father's Day on Sunday? I'm stressed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh god. All I keep wanting to say all lurks are anonymous, all followers are anonymous. Please feel free to lurk or chat, whichever you feel most comfortable with. The Tism is freaking out because we don't have a plan of what we're doing yet, especially since Sibling has only just told us they'll be out that day. Do you normally do something kind of fancy and special, do you? That's one good thing about living away from home. You're never really expected to do anything fancy. Right, let's get on this road and do our deliveries. Hello, Parto. How are you? Lovely to see you. Ooh, free money? I like that. Pick up the cotton. Indeed. Do you think I'm stupid? Why would I not pick the money up? I think I'm just going to help cook for him. Since he didn't want big presents, he already had a birthday this month. I see. My dad's quite easy to buy for. He likes Tunnocks caramel wafers. So I always buy him a big box of them, like a retail box. And a jigsaw puzzle. He likes the jigsaw puzzle as well. So I always try and get him a really, really difficult jigsaw puzzle. Which he then complains about for weeks after, going, see this puzzle you bought me? It's absolutely nightmarish. It all looks the same. Let's make this delivery. Cool. Milky is the best. Yes, yes, yes. Any idea why there are no cows left in the Doga fields? My old man never really spoke about their disappearance. Just get him everything marzipan you can find in a 50-mile radius. I love marzipan, to be fair. It always seemed like something he avoided bringing up. All I know is the local farmers had a special bond with those cows, so it was a tragedy for all of us. Ooh. The plot thickens. Indeed. We should. We can make it to the next stop, I feel. Just don't tell Deathy, let him see you will steal it. I love marzipan. I never know what to get him, so it's always a pain having his birthday and Father's Day in the same month. Well, I think if you get a card, that never goes wrong. And if you get a... Does he not have any specific sort of confectionery that he likes, or... I like thick plots and I cannot lie. Am I actually going to get to this next? I'm going to be very, very close to expiring by the time I get here, I think. Look at that. I need to have a nap first. Yes, thank you. And then we can give a grandma. Oh, young lady, is that for me? Let's make this delivery. Yes. Gib monies. Yay. I forgot I ordered milk. Thank you. Well, that's just your age. He likes chocolate raisins, but my nieces give him a load on his birthday. I see. I love chocolate raisins as well. I've started baking again thanks to you. Berry cake is my speciality. You need to give it a try. Some visitors even travelled a long way for a slice at my little bakery. Oh, aye, she's now scamming his bag. Time to rinse all the sweat and stress off in the shower and stare at the wall in front of me. Okay, well, in the shower. Just take us in the shower. Not... I didn't mean that. Take us to the shower room. And then you can listen to us in the background while you have your shower. And then that'll still be calm and relaxing. I'd say I'll look, but knowing me, I just keep talking anyway. Indeed, yes, absolutely. Yeah, okay. So she's now scamming his bag. She's buying the milk from us and trying to get the money back off us by buying berry cake. I know what you're up to, Grandma. Right, so we need to go here. Oh, I'm there. I need to go here. Let's go. Herb. Give money. I've got all the monies now. Right, Yo-Yo, you can have your... glad you're here, girl. Let's make this delivery. What do you mean? Oh, I can't make... Right. Let's go. Upgrade. Sweet. Allows access to dirt paths. What's this? Tidy basket. A bigger basket to gather more resources. Nice. Or a comfy seat, which gives you more stamina. So that's 18 and 2. Or that's 10 and 2. I would have thought a bigger basket might have been a bit better. Let's have a look at the farm. +1 bottler quest per delivery for each level. That's quite useful as well, I think. Milky gets happier when you feed her. Well, if she's happier, she's going to produce more milk. So let's do that. Right. Okay. Smart. What time is it? 2:30. Okay, we can now do the... Oh, yeah, we can now go off-road. So let's do that. And discover... Oh, look at the road. Oh, a bush full of juicy berries. Should I gather berries? Yes. Hay. Okay. Yes. Should I gather hay? Indefinitely. And more hay. Cool. I was just waiting for you to say that. As soon as the words came out of my mouth, I thought Koo was going to say something about that. This vending machine's out of order. Okay, maybe you can do something about it. I mean, picture it didn't happen. I won't say to stay much today because I really want to play this game. But hi, anyway, no problem, Kisa. I think you get enjoyment from it anyway. It is just a demo that we're playing, but yeah. Right, let's go there. Who has the duck title? What did I say? Indeed, Lily. Indeed. Who's this dude? Tavi? Hey, hey, new neighbour. I'm Nia. I have a pet cow named Milky. I can deliver milk to your door. No way, dude. I used to be the mailman around here back in the day. Delivery buddies. Come back tomorrow. I'll order a little something. Why can't you order it today? Hmm? Please. Do that. Gather resource. There's all these, I'm so tired. Oh god. There's something that gave me some stamina back. Yes. I've just realised I've used all my stamina. Have some berry. What's that? Restore some stamina. Okay. Use that. Use that. That should get me to my next stop, and then I can have a nap, I think. Yeah, I go shower now for realsies now. Byes. Bye-bye. Right. What time is it? It's 20 to 5. Going there. Is there going to be a rest stop when we get there? There is. Good, 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 good. Uh-huh. Don't let others bully you. That's my job indeed. Okay. Yes, let's do that. I quite like the loop of the game. It's pretty cool. Okay. Now. If we go there, that'll be 8:40. And then we go there, 9:40, 10:40. Ooh, God, that's cutting it a little bit fine. Let's go back this way. Excuse me. Burb, give money. It's getting really... I know it's getting really dark. We collapse it. I know that. Captain Obvious. Right, let's go. Bit concerned that we're... Okay, Yo-Yo's gone to bed. Okay. Right. And what have we got here that we can upgrade? Is there anything to upgrade? There. Okay, so we can... She's going to give much more yield. Bed at 9:50 is crazy. Yes, some people do, though. To be fair, this week, when I've been doing the dog walks early morning and nighttime and working, I've been in bed for 10:30, which is unheard of for me. I've just been... It's the heat. It's so hot that I've just given up, basically. Sorry, I'm getting all these messages popping through. So, yeah. My partner's laughing because she's always asleep by about 8:30 on the couch through a normal week. And she's... I'm saying, oh, I'm having to go to bed at 10:30. She's like, well, now you understand why I'm asleep as early as I am. Because she does the morning walks every morning. Right, I don't think I've got a huge amount of hay for Milky here, which is going to cause a little bit of an issue. I could give her that. 2, 3, 4. And then some berries. Oh, actually, no. Let's give her a wee apple here. She absolutely loves these. Okay, so maybe we'll get a bigger yield. When it's so hot, it gets later every day for me because I can't sleep madly. Yeah. I've got a big fan at the end of the bed that just literally... Oh, this was quite funny. It just blasts air constantly at the bed all night. And then there was a day last week that I didn't put it on because it wasn't really that warm in the room. And I actually almost had trouble going to sleep because I couldn't hear the buzzing of the fan in the background. It was so quiet. I was like, what's going on here? This is wild. Okay, so she's given us 4 of them. That doesn't seem like a huge return, Milky. I thought she was supposed to really like that. Same, one at the open door, one at the open window, both aimed right at the bed all night long, yeah. It's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Right, we need to go and see this dude, I think, and give him some... Well, he wanted to order milk. But we can't go and see him. Well, see, the whole point of this... Right, let's go here, because that's where we get hay. We need the hay. So we need to keep getting the hay from him. Got my protein? Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Anyone can work hard for one day. Real strength is keeping at it when people rely on you. That's the part my old man wanted us to learn. Should I gather hay? Yes, of course. Right, let's have a wee nap before we get moving. What's he want now? Kiddo, I gotta know you're serious about this delivery thing. People are counting on you now. Would suck if you quit out of nowhere. So I have a challenge for you. Deliver 10 bottles in a single day. Sure, you can keep going even when you're tired. What the heck? Who's this guy to just suddenly give us a massive quest like that? I've always had to have the radio playing to go to sleep. Too quiet bugs me. That's the only good thing about the summer heat, because I have to keep the fans running, which gives me enough white noise to black out. I can sleep anywhere at any time. I can literally... I could put my head down on my hand at the desk right now and just fall asleep. I've always been able to just go like that, because I think it's a bit about my aphantasia. Because I've got no inner monologue, I've got no voice in my head yakking away, and because I can't see pictures or whatever, I can literally sit in complete darkness in my brain. My partner used to say to me when we first started going out, what are you thinking about? And I was like, nothing. And she's like, you have to be thinking about something. Everybody always thinks about something. And now we realise that because of the aphantasia and the fact I've got no inner monologue, I can actually be thinking about absolutely nothing. So, from that point of view, because my head's so quiet, if I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired, I can just put my head down and go to sleep. Right, let's go this way. Well, I mean, it's got its downside. Obviously. Not actually being able to see anything in your brain. Not being able to create pictures in your head's a bit of a bummer. Admittedly. Oh, I don't think I've got a... I don't have a saw. I can't believe that saw only lasts for 1 turn. That's ridiculous. Let's go. Do that, yes. Do that, yes. Oh god. And then sleep for a couple of hours, yes, thank you. And then do that, yes. And then we can go here. Ooh. And then I can just do a big round robin. Verb, give me the monies. Do that. Yes. That. Getting all the resources. And then we'll have another wee little nap. Which does cost us a bit, but it's okay. Don't panic. No stressing. No stressing. And then we'll go and see this guy again and see what he's wanting to order. Burb. Money. Thank you. Do I really want berries? That feels like a bit of a waste of time. Let's go. Oh, it's getting really dark. Oh, he's not here anymore. Swine.
Oh my god,
Good grief, Celeste. How are you? I don't know if I can stop this. Ooh. I can. Fantastic. It is indeed, Brittany. How are you? How are you? Lovely to see you, Celeste. That's a cutie. Pass it on. So is Celeste. Everyone, go and... That was loud indeed. How are we all? Are we all good? Lovely to see you again, Celeste. Have you been having a good week? Has work been okay? Has it been treating you well? Hello, Rainbow. Hello. Thank you, Sussy Jesus.
Sussy Jesus has gifted Celeste_star and a with cyberware chip. Sussy Jesus gifted a tier 1 sub to Celeste_star.
Thank you
This is
so
their
much.
first gift sub in the channel.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you, hang on a minute, I haven't done this, have I? For those of you that don't know me, I am Older Than Death, also known as Death or Deathy. I'm a Scottish variety streamer who plays mainly indie games, kind of niche games you might not see anywhere else. Work's been pretty chill, and this week has been wonderful. Fantastic. That's good to hear. Yes, I also stream for charity, so all bits, primes, subs, and donations bypass my pocket. Baseman, I'll time you out. Baseman is referring to the fact that the fact that someone came into my channel and their first time message was, "Hello, Grandpa, how is it going?" The same person then 2 messages later. The same person 2 messages later tried to sell me some art. So they are no longer around.
Celeste_star
Thank you so
has
much,
gifted
Celeste.
Sussy Jesus and a with cyberware chip.
Hottest grandpa I've ever
Celeste_star
seen.
gifted a tier
Thank you
1
so
sub
much,
to
Celeste.
Sussy Jesus. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Celeste, did you see? I'm over 1k now. I went over 1k last night. Whoop whoop. Although I'm still a bit nervous about it. Because I'm not just quite as far over the 1k that I'd like to be. Lurking now because I'm doing insurance learning. My God, that sounds incredibly exciting, Rain. Not. But good for you. Hopefully it'll work out. Yes. Have so fun. Well done. 1k is a hell of it. Yeah, it is. It just makes me slightly nervous. I'm getting bored just reading that comment. I'm slightly nervous about shouting about it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm getting more confident about talking about it. The further it goes up. It kills me every day trying to remember everything. Bye for now. Thank you so much for being here, Rain. And thank you for the luck. Yeah, every single one of you best be following or else. Yeah, I think now that I'm probably round about the 106, it says, the 1006. I think if I can get to about 1006, 1010, I'll properly be thinking, it's okay, I'm going to survive here. But I've been losing people almost as fast as I've been putting them in, so I just didn't want to shout about it terribly much. Anywho, when anybody comes across, We always do a bit of this because it scares the living daylights out of them. So let's see if we can embarrass Celeste. Celeste, were you playing any games tonight? Or were you just... Thank you so much. What? Why does this never pick out the person I really want? It's annoying as. Were you playing any games tonight? We checked out some demos. This is a great one. Did you check out Milky? I can't even say that because it sounds so sussy. Milky Delivery. This is what we're playing at the moment.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Look at me go. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this game.
Thank you so
I'm
much,
serious.
Sussy.
Oh my god, how beautiful is this? Thanks for the ride, bestie.
Uh-oh. Are we going to have another stamina moment here? No, it was actually a wholesome moment. Did Restory and a spin deck builder. I see. But we're playing a game called Milky Delivery Service. And Milky Delivery, which is about a cow called Milky and her owner, Nia. And we started off a delivery service for milk. So, read into that what you may. It's very cute, I have to say. Let's do another one of these. I need to get an embarrassing one.
Oh, okay, so go in. I don't know. Am I going in or am I going out? I don't know, you guys.
Okay,
Oh, he's sucking
that's
me?
the sussiness that
He's
we
sucking
require.
me? I don't know what's happening. Ah! Uh-oh. I don't like it.
I'll take your Milky. Celeste. I'm almost embarrassed there. It takes a lot to embarrass me, but I mean, it is very warm in here, but it's suddenly got a lot warmer. Shocking. All right, on that note, let's go to Planet Death, because then I can be a hologram and nobody can see if I blushed or not. For those of you that have never been here before, this is Planet Death. If you want to be on Planet Death, type !check in, all one word, leave a space, and then put in your city or your state or your country. And you can be here forever. You can't escape when you put your name down here. So offer this opportunity to anyone that comes in if you want to be part of Planet Death. No strings attached, obviously. Also, if you we also play bingo in here like Celeste does, so you know the skill, you know the score. If you've been in Celeste's channel, you'll find the bingo cards in my bio, one way or t'other. There you go. It should do that. So we'll get Sussy on there. On the next revolution, we should see you on the East Coast. And you better not troll, because if you screw it up, you'll have to wipe the whole thing. Yeah, absolutely. I live in constant terror that somebody's going to do that, because I would really hate... There we go, Sussy. You can see yourself coming around now at the top. All good stuff. Beautiful. Right, let's go... And I now don't want to play Milky Delivery because I'm just going to be sat here thinking about Celeste. Anyway, Celeste, you need to raid and run and get the family sorted out, don't you? But thanks for bringing your community across again. Absolutely brilliant. If anybody needs to do post-stream care from Celeste's stream as well, I don't know. It might have been. Showing you off, indeed. Yes, if anybody needs to raid and run alongside Celeste, then I'm not going to hold you hostage here. If you want to see some lovely cozy games, then we're playing a couple of demos tonight. We're going to continue with Milky Delivery, and then we're going to play a game about a tanuki that rides a BMX and delivers parcels. Now, who wouldn't want to stay and watch that? So let's go across to the screen. Let's go across to the game again. But thank you again, Celeste. I was really enjoying that game for a good while. Infinity Nikki, yeah. Where are we? I am here, and where was I going? I need to get... I am... Ooh, where am I? I'm there. Right, I need to go here. Let's go. I'm gonna struggle to get back on time. Only if the Tanuki hits. I can't guarantee that, Baseman. I'm afraid to tell you. Right, I think we're just going to be able to get this before we expire for the night. So let's go. But at least we've picked up the hay for the Milky in the morning. Milky. Right, what can we do? Okay. By way of upgrade. Right, what have we got? So we've got 23 and we need 10. I think it's better to do the farm. It's so pretty. I sank so many hours into that stupid game. +1 bottle request per delivery for each level. But that's bottle requests as opposed to actually... Milky gets happier when you feed her. So does that mean that the yield... To me, that means the yield goes up. But I might be... Let's do that anyway. Okay. So I might just be misspending my money here. Okay, so we can get that. And then we can do this. Oh, we've got 9. Sweet. In fact, I don't think we even need 9, do we? We've got 3 for the guy, 2 for Granny, 1 for YOLO, and something for the guy. Okay, let's take 8 anyway. We seem to be able to hang on to them, so. So we got 9 bottles. Okay, so we do get a higher yield by making her happier. Okay, we're off. Let's go. Let's go and see Protein Dude. He's gonna give us hell now, isn't he? For not. Oh, I keep forgetting about this saw thing. He's gonna give us hell for not having delivered 10 bottles, isn't he? No. Never mind. Let's go. Yes. Okay. Yes. Get the hay. And then we want to go and get the scraps. I think if we haven't got to the end of this by about 10 o'clock, then I might just switch across so we can actually see the Tanuki game. Oh god. Right, I need to go and see Grandma. I think there's a bench here as well, which is quite cool. So we'll have a wee sit here. Okay. I forgot. I think Grandma's got a little bit of an issue here. I don't know whether Grandma should be actually living by herself. She keeps forgetting everything that she's said. Neighbours used to talk. Yes, absolutely. I miss those tea time chats more than baking itself. But I'm sure they all had good reasons to leave. Life gets complicated for young folks. It does indeed. Now, you reminded me, this old heart, how much joy baking brings me. Perhaps it's time to dust off my little bakery after all. Well, if you know what they say, if you build it, they will come. In the meantime, could you help me with something? I've been thinking about my friend Tavi lately. I baked a cake for him. Would you bring it to him? I think he lives north of here at the forest's edge. Okay. We can do that, I'm sure. Because we kind of need to go and see him anyway. I don't really know if I want to do... Right, let's go, because he wants to order stuff from us anyway. Okay. Special delivery for Tavi from Grandma Yuma. Whoa, a whole cake for me? Grandma Yuma never gave me more than a slice. He must really miss me. Okay, I'm visiting her. Right after I eat the whole thing. Dude, a whole cake in one sitting. My guy. A man after my own heart. What you got there? Let's make this delivery. Nice. Okay. Thanks, dude. So we've done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My bike broke last year, so I stopped my deliveries. The chain snapped off. I was going to fix it myself, but I'm better at breaking stuff than fixing them. Well, is this dude? Yes. Okay. Right, we need to go here. And we can gather some more hay. And then we need to go and see YOLO, or whatever their name is. Yoko? YOLO? And then we go there. Oh god. I have almost run out of stamina. That's not good. Some green tea. Use that. And then we'll have a couple of berries. Use. Okay, that's fine. And now we can get back on the road again. And we can go and see Yo-Yo. Give them their milk. What do you need to do? Do I really want to be... No, I don't want anything really at the moment. I want to give you your milk. So our new friend's name is Tavi. Cute. If his bike needs repairing, I hope he knows I'm here. New customers for you means new customers for me too. Okay. Thank you for finding a new face around here, Neha. Here's for Milky. Right. Your milk business gave me an idea. What about this? Drinks anytime, anywhere, on the go. Brilliant, right? I do like a refreshing drink on my rounds. You see the old vending machines along the road? Turns out they still work. They just need a little cleaning and refilling. All I need is for you to restock the vending machines on your way. Easy. Is it easy though? What am I restocking it with? Okay, I don't think we need anything. What's this? Right, I've only got one wood. Hang on a minute, is there a bench? No, there's nowhere to... why's she got an exclamation mark? Glad you're here. Almost forgot to give them their milk. Pleasure doing business with you. Right, so we're too short. So this is where we need to get the +1. Right, okay. What was the +1 thing here? That was the cute bottles. So we need more wood. And then we can get the cute bottle. And then that means everybody will order one more thing from us. So where are we here? Let's go and see Grandma. Remember us to rest. Okay, yeah, whatever. No, because I don't have the... Ah, damn it, I should have had that saw. It's getting late, I need to sleep soon. Get back to my farm. My dear Neha, can you believe it? I just reopened my little bakery. Nice. This takes me back to my younger days. Alright, Tavi, did he like my gift? What a delight. Maybe he'll come visit me again soon. Don't leave before you have some berry cake now. Sweet. I don't quite remember why the cows disappeared. It was some time ago. Ah, terrible, terrible times. Let's talk about happier events, shall we? Yes. Can I have a wee nap first, though? Thank you. And then I need to go and get some wood. She's gone. Right. Can I get wood on the way back? This is going to be a little bit iffy. Because by the time I get here and get the wood... Yes. I know, Nia. I know it's getting really dark and you need to be home. Oh, no. You need to be home before midnight. Never mind. Yes. Yes. Okay. Right, so we've now got 2.5 hours before we need to be home. So let's us... Where are we? Oh god, we're a long way away here. Let's go. We'll still be back in time, and we can get the upgrade to our milk bottles. Which means... Restock with Yo-Yo's bottles. Yes. Oh. Okay. I could buy some green tea. Yes. Okay. And then we're going back to our farm. We're back just in time. Let's do the upgrade. Okay, so that means now we're going to have more order in the morning. Sleep until tomorrow. I'm assuming that if we hit the 10 deliveries, then that'll be the end of the demo almost. Not 100% sure, but... Okay, pick a food item. Oh, we've only got 5 of them. Okay, so we've got 6. That's not putting up the yield at all. Okay. Don't have any of that. We get more items. Max stamina. That seems like a good upgrade, yes. Let's go. And then we can get back out on the road. It's a bit of a pain though, because we've only got... He now wants 4. She wants 3. Ooh. Yeah, we can do this, but we need to get more hay. I wonder if we can... I bet we can't go back to Milki. And I wonder if we can get more. Okay. We shall try this. But I'm fairly sure that this isn't going to work. And then we can go back to here. And we can do that. Nice. Okay. Can we get... We'll get more tomorrow. Right. Can we... Yeah, let's sleep until tomorrow. I'm kind of cheating the system a bit here. And then we can do that. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've now got enough milk to go around everybody. So let's do that. Let's go. Speed run this. Go around and get... No, keep going. Just go and deliver the milk this time. Yes? Yeah. Okay, I'll pick that because, yes, he is the most valuable resource here, I feel. And then... Okay, we can go... We need to go this way anyway, but I think there's a vending machine here. Possibly. Yes. Right, let's do that. Yes. Oh, God. Right, go and see Granny. Stamina's being depleted here. Okay, we go and have a nap. And then we can do that. Yes. She seems constantly surprised that we're rocking up here with stuff for her. The Farmer Brothers love their slice of berry cake after a long day of work. Oh, I do love getting those daily visits. See, we're making everybody's life much happier. Let's go and speak to... I keep wanting to say YOLO as opposed to Yo-Yo. That's obviously not right. Okay, Okay. Glad you're here. Yes, yes. Let's make this delivery. Sweet. Okay. Pleasure doing business. And then he wants 3, which is nice. So we can go there. Hi, friend. Good to see you here. By the way, I came up with a new idea. Blind gacha boxes. For only 2 coins, you can get a random item. Yeah, go on then. Nice pool. Trust me, you got a great one. Did I? Sweet. Okay, let's get that. Yes. And then get this. Yes. And then we can get on the road and speak to our man here. Here he is. What you got there? Let's make this delivery. Yes, yes. New objective. Thanks, dude. I still did my rounds after the post office closed. The neighbours loved me. We used to chat for hours. The Docker Fields was full of great folks. You should have seen it. So was the forest beyond that broken bridge. Sometimes they had to kick me out because I wouldn't stop talking. Good times. What's he saying? Hey, now that you're here, I was thinking, could you take this metal thing to Yo-Yo's to fix it? Found it in my attic. It's the chain from my bike, supposedly. I could finally throw letters around all day again. Okay, we has new thing. Yes. Okay, we are struggling a bit with stamina. So we're going to need to have some of that. And a couple of berries, I think. Right, that'll do. Surely that'll do. Get on the road, and we want to go and see Yo-Yo. Bird, give me my money. And we can do this. Let's go. Aha, I'm gathering berries for my berry cake. Did you find any along the road? Do I have spare berries? Okay. Bless your heart, thank you. Don't forget to come visit me sometime. Thank you, thank you. She's a scammer, her. It's getting late and I need to sleep soon. I get back to my farm. Yes, we'll do that after this. You can now grab a drink whenever you pass by a vending machine. It'll give you a nice stamina boost. Anything I can fix for you? I keep seeing that broken bridge on my way to Tabby's. I got a feeling there might be a cow out there for Milky. Probably more people too, which means more customers, just saying. Okay, new plan. We're fixing that bridge. You bring materials to me, I'll handle the rest. I have some wooden scraps left in my shop, by the way. But it's not free. Okay. Okay, Yo-Yo. Did Tabby break something? Good for me. Don't worry, bestie. I'll fix his chain, but next time it won't be free. Come back tomorrow. I'll have it ready for you. Right. Okay. Buy. I don't know how many pieces of wood I need for that. Okay, I can only buy the 3 anyway. Buy. Just keep spending the money. Right, I've bought out that rope. Buy a couple of them. And I'll buy a saw. Okay. Right. Okay. Farm-wise, we could do... Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I want to just go back. I kind of want to see the end of the demo now. I know I said I was going to... Where am I? Yeah. Go. Okay. Let's go and speak to our man who said do the 10 deliveries. Make sure you're serious about stuff. And then we can go... Oh, God. I hope it's a bit of a stamina thing here. It's getting really dark. I'm going to collapse so I'm not home by midnight. Yeah, do that. Oh, this is going to be a bit rough. Where's our man? He's gone. Swine. After all that, he disappeared on us. His quest marker disappeared on us. Am I done for the day? Sleep? Yes. Okay. We has new objective. Get that. Yes. Maybe we should go out on the road, actually, and go and get the hay from here. It cheats! Okay. Because now we don't have that much hay. Okay, and then let's go on the road and go and see this guy. I presume this map's just going to open up the more we do here as we go. So you really did it. Ah, I knew I had it in you. Proud of you, kiddo. You're ready now, just like me when I was your age. Take this. It'll keep you going strong. What's that? Got my proteins. Uh-huh. See, I've had to give him all the milk. Yes. My farming brothers all left for the big city except for my brothers. When the cows disappeared, they said it was over. But with Milky around, feels like the good days are ahead of us. Right, okay, we'll pick up some hay here. Yes. It's an enjoyable loop, this. As I say, I think... I wonder if the map will open up. By the way, I came up there. Yeah. Okay, nice pool. I need to have a look at these gacha boxes because I feel I'm getting scammed. Okay, we've got that. Where are the gacha boxes when they're at home? Energy drink. Nice. Delicious cake. Okay, what have we got here? That. My new life. Okay. Bridging the gap. Bring 12 wood and 12 scraps. And then we can get that. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be at the end of it when we... how much have we got then? We've only got 3 wood. Oh, at least we've got the scraps. So we need to go on a quest for wood. Okay, let's go here. We can get wood there. We can get wood there. I need to go back to Yo. You have some wood. I need to prepare my... No! No, not at the moment. Thank you. Sorry. I've got a big, huge quest to do here. Yes. And then I could, yes, take a nap. Okay, and then we need to keep going. There. Let's go. There's just going to be a stamina depletion exercise. I'm going to head to bed and go look at your quest for wood. Thank you. Have a good sleep. She's going to want milk, and I'm not got enough milk for her. I'm just going to have to steam past on my bike. Bye. Bye, Granny. Sorry, I'm being a bit ignorant today because I need... I'm on a quest, dude. Okay. There you go, girlie. Brand new chain for Tavi. This one's on me. I'm investing in customer loyalty. Nice. Okay, let's get in there. Buy. 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 Right, that should be... Do you have the materials? I need to see what's on the other side of the bridge. Yes. Thanks for bringing these. Let's get to work. The bridge will repair by tomorrow. You'll be headed straight into the forest. Holy. That sounds cool. Right, road. Let's go and see Tavi. Give him his chain. Hey, Nahad, do you have some wood I need to bring my old fire? I don't have any. He's going to start getting a bit annoyed with me now. Let's get that. Everybody's got the riz here tonight. Between Celeste and you. Celeste wanting my Milky delivery, which was a line absolutely that you would have expected Kubu to come away with. And Kubu having some wood for me. Okay. Lovely. You know, getting around isn't easy at my age. My hip hurts and my back isn't getting any better either. I do wish I could still ride a bike like the young ones do. Do you know there was a working bus line in Adoka Fields back in the day? It was so convenient to get around. The region was not attractive anymore, so they discontinued it. I don't remember why everybody left. It's such a shame. Well, thank you for listening to me, my dear. Come visit me sometime. I love this because this is a bit of a commentary. What about them bushberries? Yes, yes. Let's give him his chain first. Nia, look, my bike moves again. I'm ready to deliver mail again. Now, if only someone would fix the forest bridge too. Got letters sitting here for the folks on the other side. Okay, nice. Let's go. Back to... Where am I? There. Please don't let me bump into anybody. Yes, yes, I know, Nia. There. Right, let's go. I showered and rinsed them off, so they aren't as juicy anymore. Sleep. Okay. Oh, no. Hang on a sec. Yes. See, if she absolutely loves apples, why am I only getting 5 milk? I feel she should be giving me a lot more if I'm giving her 2 apples. Okay, let's go. I am confusion, indeed. So who do I need to go and see? Ooh, okay, this way. Okay, so I need to do that. I know, I don't quite... What exactly is the bushberries is what I thought Kuwu meant. Perhaps not. all cows are female. Unless you're a bull. Right, giving him that. Thanks, dude. So grateful to be riding my bike again. Not to be dramatic. But it's born to deliver mail, indeed. Yes, yes. Let's go into the forest on our dirt tires. Whoa, the bridge is all clear. You did a great job. If I leave now, I can't go back. I should finish I was doing whatever I was doing. Let's go, because I've done everything else. Dog! Oh no, poor thing, what are you doing all here, all alone? You're filthy. Looks like you've been on your own for a while. You must be so hungry too. Should I take this little dog with me? Yes, as long as nobody's watching. Perfect, white as snow and fluffy as a cotton ball. That suits you. I'm calling you Snowball. A wild jet has appeared. Take dog home. Has he? Don't think so. Congrats! You completed the demo. We hope that you enjoy your time in the Doka Fields. If you had a good time playing, please wishlist the game. It helps a lot. You can also join Discord if you want to follow the development of the game. Okay. Blip, bloop, and doot. Oh, it's not showing up in my list of people in the chat. Okay. Bye-bye. The full game will take you further. Hello, Jet. How are you? You survived then? You survived the boss? The full game will take you further through the forest, the mountains, and a seaside village. That would be Chatsy. That was yesterday, yes. You'll meet more colourful characters, bring the region back to life, and uncover its mysteries. Here are more cool things you can expect. Bus stops and a tent to make exploration easier. New milk recipes. Nice. Can make milkshakes and stuff. Hidden collectibles and little surprises. See you in a few months. Nice. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. And I think the more, if we're going to get different biomes, if you like, we're going to get different recipes and kind of weirder characters. It all felt really nice. I think it was a good commentary as well on what's happening in the countryside in Japan, which is obviously, I think, what it's trying to be an allegory of, that everybody's leaving. The place is sort of falling into ruin. And it just takes somebody to come along and sort of kick some life back into it again. But that was cool. I really enjoyed that. It was really good fun. The only issue it's given us is that we are very deep into the... in fact, let's just go back to the just chatting screen and we'll chat on there. So give me a couple of seconds and we'll do the just chattings. Yeah, I don't think we'll play another game tonight. 2 seconds. Positively brutal. That looks medieval, that thing, doesn't it? Oh my god, what the hell?
Huh?
The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh, absolutely. That gave me such a fright. Okay, do I go up here? That seems a bit unnecessarily difficult. Oh, you absolute dick. Righty. Typical me, a disappointment. Don't say that, Jet. Did you get on okay with your boss? Was it all right? Right, let's do this. Oh, hell no. Okay. I won't go too much further then. Shorter stream tonight because it is getting warm. Very, very warm. I actually might stream again tomorrow night, so don't panic. Average viewers of 18. Was that? No, 10. 10 average viewers. But a long way from my hopeful average of 20. Peak viewers of 16. 3 follows though. Amazing. Thank you so much. I'm getting hot in the rooms. Indeed. It is getting hot in the rooms. We got 3 subs as well. Amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. That's amazing. Channel points. We didn't spend because I actually didn't have a monster today either, bizarrely. And then chat messages sent. And guess who top yapper is? Ha 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 ha. Fluff a follower Friday, Hoggers. Kubu gets top yapper as ever. There we go. Has this worked yet? No, it's not working. Could you speak for the world? Menace. 25% of a menace. Okay. It's just not happening tonight, Kubu. Let's have a quick look at the old bingo card just to make sure. We got 3 gifted subs. Why is that not? Oh, we've got 2 gifted subs and 1 bot sub. Didn't have a hype train. No bits. Charity donation. None of them. Did get a reader that followed. Yes. The boys did not. I didn't have to pee. I didn't complain about game mechanics. Didn't time anyone out. I did I did lose it laughing. I haven't talked about the weekly schedule. Didn't do any sussy stuff. Probably have scratched my head numerous times. I didn't use a controller. I was using mouse and keyboard. Jet, you're on you, you're on the bingo now. Did you know? Number 48 in the bingo. Jet shares another hot take. Right, okay, cool. Where's Pemmy tonight, by the way? Pemmy's streak will die. Pemmy's massively long streak will die. Somebody quickly prod Pemmy and tell him. He'll need to catch up later. Lily wasn't smart or out. Kisa wasn't a menace. He thinks Kerry hasn't dropped a new YouTube video. No. Nobody's got over 90%. That's Pemmy will have to watch the vote. I know he will. That's bad. Unusual. Very unusual. Remember, you can use the vote, or you can use your random thingy. UNSC member. Did we? Yes, we did, because Celeste is a UNSC member. Technology didn't fail. Creepy face has been hacked and momentarily glitches from this world. Nobody's won bingo either. Have I won bingo? Yes. Yes. There he is. Nobody move. What do you mean cheat? It's impossible for me to cheat. I'm just running down the list. Unfollowed. That's ridiculous talk. Rigged. Everybody's like... Look, there's so many of those. I'll pay you all back. Impossible. He says, holding the key. Well, I can't really, can I? And you could basically say, if I tried to cheat it, you'd all know that I was trying to cheat it. There we go. Pemmy shouts death. I got that one as well. Fantastic. I've almost won it twice. I just had a good card tonight. There we go. I'm writing to the financial ombudsman. Okay, so it didn't go particularly well, Jet, did it not? Or was it okay in reality? I see you can now get 4 packs of the Lily. No, Lily's in bed. You can get 4 packs of guava in Tesco now, allegedly. When's it? It must be just about due to be out in everybody's. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Lily's out cold in her bed, yes. Okay. It's everywhere yet. Oh, it's out everywhere now. Okay. I know the boss men have had it for a bit, but we haven't seen it anywhere else. So it should be in every supermarket now. Good. Okay, cool. We started the vote. This is your chance. Jet, get your vote in. Everybody get their vote in. Or Kubu will. Kubu, you haven't actually voted yet. You've started the. You've started the vote, but haven't actually voted. Okay, somebody's voted now. There should be someone on the screen that says vote. There we go. Okay, 2 people have voted. 2 people have voted. I need to get the old Okay. The old music from Grandstand. No, that was Countdown, Jet. You know what would be? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I never read your message before that. You know what would be amazing? The old music's from Grandstand. Yeah. Okay, I'll have a look for that. Come forth. So you don't have to come forth. Don't feel that you have to come forth and face the wrath of Kubu. Technically, whoever won should show up on the winners bit at the top, but for some bizarre reason, they haven't showed up at the top. I did. My mouse double clicked and I didn't mind. There. Hemi turns up with like 3 minutes of the stream to go, saves his streak, and wins bingo. It just snatches it out of Kubu's hands. That's ridiculous. There's going to be a long-standing beef now. It's going to be horrendous. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here. I know it's a shorter stream. I probably, Pemmy, next time I won't grab you by the throat, but I'll grab in your ass. Oh my god, that's particularly violent, Kubu. Angus beef or Wagyu? Well, I would hope. Well, I've had both. I think both have got their place. I prefer Angus beef, I have to say, but exactly. Funny that Jet suddenly went, yes, what? I should really look in what causes the double clicks to buy a new mouse. Yeah, it could be dust in your clicky bit, or it could just be a new mouse. I had that problem with my. What do you mean by that? I don't know. I'm just shouting things now. It's annoying when playing games. Yeah, my Corsair mouse did that for a bit, but I then got one of these. It's not compressed air, but it's like a mini vac that blows rather than sucks. And I put that down into the. I'm going to say the thing that blows and sucks. I put it down into the crack, and blew out whatever was in there, and it now works okay. That sentence was wrong on so many levels. However, I'll blame the heat. So yes, I might. Well, this whole line of statement sounds so. It does indeed. Sometimes your brain just your brain just starts down a track, and you suddenly think, I really shouldn't continue down this way, but you can't find a way to get back out of it, so you just say it anyway. Anywho, I probably will. I'm actually off tomorrow. I've taken the day off work, taking a day's holiday, so I can actually recover a bit of sleep. The only way is through. Just double down. Indeed, yes. So that's where I kind of got to. So my plan tomorrow is to tidy the house and get it set for my partner coming back on Saturday. I want to do a couple of demos, recordings.
Code number 83, Koo. I do often ask him, do I have honey on my butt? Death, what? Oh, the dog. I thought you were talking about your boyfriend there. Just chatting, January 27th, 2025.
Banger quote. Oh, indeed. So yes, I will get the house sorted. I want to do a couple of recordings because I've now run out of recordings of demos for my Death Does Demos across on YouTube. If you're interested, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought it was just going to be a chat. No. I don't know what that was, Jet. Couldn't tell you. What does that say? 2 seconds. Don't know. It hasn't connected to chat. I don't know what that said. Was that a link? If it was a link, then it wasn't going to happen. There's no links allowed. Censorship in this day and age. I don't know what was it you were trying to say. Was it a link? Were you trying to post a link? Because it just won't accept anybody posting a link at all. So yeah. If it was a link, then it just would say basically no. Don't know what the VIPs I think can post clips. Cool. I'm sure you're doing this for the comedy tonight. I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. I'll allow it for tonight. I'll just put that in so everybody can see what it was. But yes, you need to remember. Remember. Yeah. So anyway, I want to get. Yeah, I did get that one, Sussy. Thank you. Yeah, I want to get the house sorted. I want to get some recording done for my Death Does demos on YouTube. Please go and have a look at them across there. And then it's quite typical with my experience here. And then if it's not too hot, although as I say, it's supposed to be actually hotter tomorrow night than it is tonight. I'll see. I do need to see this Tanuki game, so I might come back tomorrow and do a kind of shorter stream again, and do the Tanuki Pond Summer, so we can see the BMXing Tanuki, because I'm sure Baseman won't sleep tonight to find out whether or not it's got the appropriate parts or not, and whether they dangle over the handlebars as he's pulling off stunts. So hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow night. If you're round and about, thank you to everybody who's been here tonight. It really, it's really amazing that people are still hanging around here after 3 years. But I think we can fairly confidently now say we're over the game. Better be accurate. We're now over the 1,000 followers. So thank you so much to everyone who's made that achievable. I really, really appreciate you. Anyone who's been lurking, absolutely fantastic. All right, let's do that. See who's on, who we can go and say hello to. Oh, what the hell's happened there? Right, let's go there and there and there. You know what? Claire always comes and says hello to us. I'm just a little worried. Let's just have a look here and see how long they've been streaming. Let's go and say hello to Claire, because he's playing Resi 4, which people might be interested in. And he's raided us a couple of times. So let's go and do that. So we allow. Good grief. Thank you so much. I wake up for stream, then fell asleep again. Yeah. Thank you so much,
has
Kay.
made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 20 months.
Thank you
Totally
for
not
stream.
a scam. I wake up, wait for stream, then fell asleep again. Butterfly my life.
Butterfly my life. Unbelievable. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Butterfly my life. Right, let's go and say hello to Claire, and see how he's getting on with Resi 4. I should see you back here tomorrow. Kay, watch the VOD, because that game was adorable. You will like it, I'm quite sure. And yes, I will. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night, hopefully. If it's not too hot and I don't expire through the course of the day. But yeah, again, thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's lurking. Thank you to everyone who's chatting. It's been fun. Loved the game. Want to do more of it. Will do. Happy melting grandpa, indeed. Yes, Kay, I'll tell you about that incident. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Enjoy. Have a good Friday. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow night. See ya. Bye.
Hello there. Hello there.
Death! Welcome in.